can hear the music in the background. It's a classic 1970s heavy metal band, Judas Priest, before they went all leather. Yeah, great music. God, I remember that. God, I'm old. Yeah, well. Anywho, I want to talk about a very common problem of evangelical fundamentalists when they try, and that's just trying because they're always failing, when they try to engage us, atheists, in reasoned discussion. And the problem is they have a script. And that script includes all kinds of presuppositional statements that they're not capable of thinking past, let alone dropping and going somewhere else. They have a script that they have to follow, and one of the key points of that script is the assumption, the presupposition that I, as an atheist, actually secretly believe. I believe in their God. Not just that I believe in a God, but that I believe in their God specifically. That I somehow actually believe in Jesus. And that I'm just, quote, suppressing the truth in unrighteousness. Whatever the fuck that means. Yeah. The problem, of course, with this bizarre assumption is that, well, it's false. It's wrong. And it's pre-refuted by observable reality. The fact that I am an atheist means that, no, I don't believe in a God. I don't believe in your God. I don't believe in his God or her God or anybody else's God. I just don't believe in any gods. And that's a thing that evangelical fundamentalists cannot wrap their heads around. Because their script requires me to specifically believe in their God. Their script also requires me to have all kinds of bizarre personal habits that I don't have. It requires me to be a thief and be violent and be a drug addict and a drunk, and it requires me to be a homosexual. It requires me to be a trans person nowadays. Absolutely. Their script requires me to be all these things, and it requires me to believe all kinds of nonsensical ideas that I don't believe. Their script is wrong. It's always wrong. I'm not an atheist because I want to sin. I'm an atheist because I arrived at the conclusion that the evidence for the existence of the gods was so weak as to be non-existent. And no, I don't hate Jesus. In fact, I actually like Jesus in much the same way that I like Luke Skywalker or Harry Potter or any of a number of fictional characters that are nevertheless heroic figures, and if well written, can be quite compelling. And yes, although Jesus is not as well written as Luke Skywalker in the original trilogy, he's still a very compelling character. So yes, he makes the top 10 list of people that I would want to sit down and have a drink with. Absolutely. I don't hate Jesus. And then there's the matter of my, quote, lifestyle. What is my lifestyle? Well, it's 21st century urban wage slave. and comes complete with renting an apartment rather than owning a home, relying on public transit rather than owning a sports car. It's pretty simple, really. Then, of course, there's all my diseases. Yeah, all 0 of them. I have 0 diseases. So when the evangelical says, well, what are you going to do about all your diseases? I have none. I have no diseases to do anything about. Yeah. Then there's the, it must hurt to be so miserable all the time. No. First of all, I'm not miserable. Second of all, the only thing that hurts is my spine, and that's because I'm 57 years old. Which brings me to yet another one, which is someday you'll graduate from high school, and then you'll see. Yeah, when I was in high school, I was still a Christian. And I haven't been to high school now in, oh God, it's 40 years? Yeah, 40 years since I've been to high school, so yeah. Again, the evangelical assumptions are proven wrong, wrong, and wrong. Yeah. And that's really the problem with evangelical fundamentalism is they rely on their script and they're afraid to deviate from it. What do I have? Well, I have original ideas. I have my ideas, which are based upon my interpretations of other people's ideas. I also have ideas of my own that have nothing to do with what anybody else came up with. And I don't rely on a script. In fact, I don't even script these videos, which may explain why they're a little jumpy. Yeah. That, and I tend to do everything in one shot if at all possible. You can tell when I've got the editing going because I jump from scene to scene. But this is one shot. Anywho, yeah, if you're an evangelical who wants to engage in a rational discussion, comment below. By all means, comment below. And we can discuss just about anything, really. But if you fall back on relying on a script, well, I will call you out on it. Just know that. Same with if you try to dictate to me what I think, feel, or believe. Again, I will call you out on it. But if you're willing to do honesty and to ask me what I think, feel, and believe, ask me what my opinions are, I'd be more than happy to engage you in a reasoned and rational discussion. Again, comment below. Have a great day. Take care, be well, stay safe.